Sometimes, the biggest obstacles in life are not the mountains we face, but the mountains inside us. This is the story of a boy who learned that the climb is worth more than the view. In a small village surrounded by tall, snow-covered peaks, lived a boy named Aaron. He had one dream: to climb the tallest mountain in the land. But everyone laughed at him. "You're too small," they said. "Your legs are weak." Even his friends told him to forget it. But every night, before going to sleep, Aaron would look at that mountain and whisper, "One day, I'll stand on your top." One summer morning, Aaron packed a small bag, just bread, water, and a rope, and started his climb. At first, the path was easy. The sun was warm, the birds sang, and his heart was full of hope. But as the hours passed, the slope grew steeper, the air thinner. Rocks cut his hands, and his legs trembled with exhaustion. He slipped more than once, almost falling. He thought about turning back. Maybe they were right, he whispered. But then, he looked down at how far he had come. Going back now would mean throwing away all the steps he had already taken. So he tightened his rope, took a deep breath, and climbed again. By nightfall, he reached a point where the peak was still hidden behind clouds. He had no tent, only a blanket. The wind was freezing, and the darkness whispered fears into his mind. But Aaron remembered his father's words: "The darkest nights produce the brightest dawns." So he closed his eyes, hugged his knees, and waited for morning. When the first light of sunrise touched his face, he stood up. The clouds began to clear, and there it was, the summit, so close now. His heart pounded, not from fear, but from determination. Step after painful step, he moved upward, until finally, his hand touched the last rock. He pulled himself up, and there it was, the whole world beneath him. The valley, the rivers, the tiny houses of his village. Tears filled his eyes. It wasn't just about climbing a mountain. It was about proving to himself that he could. On the way back down, he thought, people will always tell you what you can't do. But only you decide what you can. The next time someone tells you your dream is impossible, remember Aaron. And remember, the climb is what makes you stronger, the view is just the reward.